The water cycle. Where does water come from? Where does it go? And how does it get there? Now, all of this starts, of course, with the water. Water has a very special molecular form that gives it unique properties, such as freezing, thawing, and evaporating, all at common temperatures that are found in the same habitat here on Earth. Not many other molecules do that. So let's take a look at the molecular structure of water. Like every chemical, the core of water's power comes from its atomic structure. Water is one oxygen atom bonded to two hydrogen atoms. The oxygen has a negative charge, the hydrogens have a positive charge. This gives water molecules a roughly triangular shape and makes it essentially every water molecule is a tiny magnet, with the pointed oxygen end having a slight negative charge and the broad hydrogen ends having a slight positive charge. This is what gives water its polar nature. These molecular properties are what causes water to behave the way it does. So let's start at the ocean. The sun hits the water gets heated, the water molecules get excited, and they break the bonds that hold it to the mass of water and leap up into the air. They rise as water vapor. They have gone from liquid water to gaseous water molecules. Water vapor. You cannot see water vapor. When you look up into the sky and see clouds, what you are seeing are tiny droplets of liquid water that are up there. Water vapor you actually cannot see, but clouds are the general visual shorthand for it. Once it continues to rise until the air gets thin and the air gets cold. Then the water starts to condense. It goes from gas to liquid. It also starts to freeze. It can freeze directly from gas, or it can go to liquid and then freeze. When it freezes or condenses, it begins to get heavy. This is when clouds form and the water falls as precipitation. Either snow, rain, sleet, hail. There are many different forms of precipitation, including just really heavy fog. Once it hits the ground, it goes through a stage called runoff, where it either runs over the surface of the ground or it can seep into the ground. Here it will find a stream or a pond and eventually return to the sea, where the process will begin again. Now, at any point in this process, it can go from one stage to the other, but this is the simple water cycle. Liquid water on the ground, water vapor rising high into the sky before condensing and forming clouds, then the clouds dropping precipitation.